I came across this video that I did. It was a live video on Facebook. It was 2 years ago, and I don't know if I did this on the YouTube. It was called Assimilation. And on the Facebook, let me flip it around. How am I going to flip this thing around? Okay. On the Facebook, you can do these reels, and you can go back and take a live video from however long it is and turn it into a reel. And if it's speaking, it will put your voice, and I can do that. It will put my voice on a lot of videos, but I notice videos that have content that are hitting too close to home, the video is literally muted. And this was one of those videos. Hello. Hey there, Frank Honey. Hold on, you all. Yeah. Frank Honey, that's okay. Okay, I got it. Let me get back over here. Let me flip it. I want you all to hear this because this is really important. Assimilation. Let me do this. Welcome, everyone. I can't shake the feeling that this is playing out, and this will not be a long video at all. And the feeling is this whole entire thing is playing out. I've done a video on my YouTube channel, and if you go listen to it, if you go read this right here, and there's those say, Gina, honey, that's all make-believe. It's totally make-believe. No, it's not. Hey, Apple Brooks. Because it's happening. The terminologies and things that are done in here are already implemented in this world that we live in. Already. Every bit of it. Your individuality, when it's all said and done, is gone. The nanoprobes are in your body. They speak of the omicron. They speak of the collective mind. They speak of the neural net. All these terms are now here. They speak of the mottling of your skin, and that is happening as a result of something. Is it the majority of the population? No, but it is happening. And they're talking about the neural pathways, talking about changing of your DNA in order to make the perfect species. I just did a video on that. Make the perfect species, where they can pick and choose which species. Rosie, honey, did you get stuck in here? You all had to see about Rosie, honey. Rosie, honey, you want to go downstairs? Come on. You all gotta get Rosie downstairs. I think I got her trapped up here. Hold on. Rosie, come on, honey. You can go. Let's go. You gotta go downstairs. Come on. Come on down, Rosie. Come on, you're a baby. Go down those stairs. There you go. I had to get Rosie down, you all. She, I don't want her to get caught in a wire or anything like that. Okay, I don't. Okay. So that's my baby Rosie. Let me do this. This is my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and any opinion expressed is a personal opinion. It's not backed by facts. And this video right here, I think it's more geared to the make-believe and fictional. It's like science fiction or something like that. You can't take it to heart. You can't, but if you want to, you can. Okay, we're ready. I'm going to go. Let's start over. Okay. I can't shake the feeling that this is playing out, and this will not be a long video at all. And the feeling is this whole entire thing is playing out. I've done a video on my YouTube channel, and if you go listen to it, and if you go read this right here, and there's those say, Gina, honey, that's all make-believe. It's totally make-believe. No, it's not, because it's happening. The terminologies and things that are done in here are already implemented in this world that we live in. Already. Every bit of it. Your individuality, when it's all said and done, is gone. The nanoprobes are in your body. They speak of the omicron. They speak of the collective mind. They speak of the neural net. All these terms are now here. They speak of the mottling of your skin, and that is happening as a result of something. Is it the majority of the population? No, but it is happening. And they're talking about the neural pathways, talking about changing of your DNA. I now know what they're talking about, the mottling of their skin. If you look at the Star Trek video and when the Borg comes, when the Borg assimilates, your skin gets maltolied. And they get that neural thing too. The mottling, whatever I just said, how their skin looks like kind of purplish stuff. That was on Star Trek. It was really creepy. In order to make the perfect species. I just did a video on that. Make the perfect species. Where they can pick and choose which species they want to, the perfect species should be the hive mind. Oh my gosh, and there's some people who, they don't want to believe it. You don't have to believe it. You can stay in the dreamland. You really can. You can. And you can pretend that this is all a joke and none of it's real. None of it. None of the technology that is spoken of, how they replicate within the bloodstream. Yeah. That's what the Borg does. The Borg does it. And the taste of metal when the Borg stuff gets in your body. Something else had a metallic taste when you caught it. Remember? You could taste the metal. But the Borg needed to prepare the body. So the technology would work in the body and it was metallic-like. Yeah, it was. Rhonda, honey, yeah. When I did a video on that, it was like a couple years ago, that gave me my first YouTube strike. I was referencing what happened at the, that great big heart institute, that they were using the editing technology, the CRISPR gene editing tool. Oh yeah, they gave me a copyright strike because of it. Even though it was already happening, all of it. Yeah, they know what they're doing. Let me just say what I was referencing. It did happen. I did get a copyright strike because I referenced something like that. Of course, I may not have even known what I was talking about, so there was no scientific proof to back up what I said, even though it was from that institute. But this video is for entertainment purposes only. If you like to get entertained, you come to the right place. You did. A lot of people get entertained. I may not like how they get entertained, but they get entertained. And any opinion expressed is my personal opinion. It's not really backed up by facts, okay? That's my disclaimer. They know what they're doing. And the planet is terraformed too. So, that's right. Yeah, heart and math, that's right. So this right here. They had to set your individualities no more. Look at these stages. Stage 1, you get injected with the nanoprobes, we got the nanoprobes. Your skin begins mottling. And if some people may have noticed a lot of changes in the skin structure, I think this is entertainment right here, this movie. I did not even know about this right here. But those Borgs kind of creep me out. They really do. They just get the humans and they assimilate them to add them to their collective. Look at his skin doing it. Great Britain, there was a study specifically done in the United States, gathering data from the skin, what happened to people's skin as a result of catching the you-know-what. And they had different things, and this was one of them right here. And then other types of things happening on the body. The nanoprobes form rudimentary implants and that are going to become linked to the hive mind. That's when you get your 5G. That's when you get your brain implant, the chip in your head. You might get a prosthetic limb. They might take your eye out and give you a bionic eye, and your hair might fall out too when it's all said and done. You might get some, be taken, you'll be taken. Oh my gosh, this is the stages that the Borg assimilate you. That's kind of gross, the Borg. It seems like they do you in a factory or something. That sounds really gross. Those are the stages how the Borg assimilate you. I do not want to watch that movie right there because it's I believe it was a movie. It's with the other whatever Star Trek series it was. It sounds creepy. Taken to a factory and you'll have some stuff added to your new body and the new drone. Listen to this. The new drone is given a designation according to its function in the collective. By now, the victim's life signs no longer read as their original species, and that's exactly what they said will happen to us by the year 2030, more or less. You will have the old humans and you will have the post-humans. Around the 2030, you'll have a lot of them already, and you will not be able to propagate. The old humans will not be able to propagate with the new humans. Okay, you won't. You're the old. You're the original species. This is the new species right there. And you either be part of it or you ain't with it. You're not at all. The nanoprobes. Let's talk about them. They get this. This is what Mr. Musk said. How will you get that neural link or whatever that thing is? How could you get us hooked up with the neural net thing? He even said out of his own mouth that you could insert whatever it was into the victim's jugular vein in their neck, into their bloodstream, and it will connect to the new drone in the hive mind. It will grow. It will grow in there. Gina, this is all make believe. Look, you'll even get a vocal subprocessor. You'll get that. You will get a neural transceiver. You'll be able to receive. You'll be able to hear each other without even speaking, and the English language will be no more. Your own language. No, it's all up here. Everybody knows what everybody's thinking. Does it sound like the Borg? Yep. Mr. Musk did say that when they were asking him, how do you get that? He said what they said right there in the sci-fi movie. And he did say something about the human language. You won't have to speak anymore because you'll be able to hear each other's thoughts and respond with telepathy. That's what Mr. Musk said. Just like the Borg says, just like this movie. It's really strange. It sounds like the Borg. We all know what other people's thinking, and look at this. By this time, and the victim's mind is controlled, look, by allowing the collective to tap into the victim's mind and usurp control of his or her body, because they will be able to do it. A vocal suppressor was installed, and by this time, the new drone skin, where are we at? The new drone skin coloration had changed to a pale gray and mottled. There are people who have mottled skin. Their skin has changed as a result of something. It does, and a little too something. Tammy, honey, you can't play what? If you're talking about anything on my YouTube channel, I've got myself in so much trouble by opening my big fat mouth that I'm like boom, way down there. I am. Well, oh well. They take you to a factory. Remember, Mr. Musk wanted to have a big factory where the robots will put the implants in your head. Right there. He wanted to get it built so the robots will do it. So once you become assimilated, you are a drone, and you will then be taken to a Borg facility, and you'll have larger implants surgically installed, including tools, weapons, and exoplating. If you want it. Because when it comes to the assimilation of the mind, it's gone. You're no longer individual. You'll no longer be a male, a female, smart or not smart. You'll no longer have any identity whatsoever. You won't. You remember what Mr. Musk, you remember what Elon Musk said? He said we needed that Neuralink so that if the technology falls into some bad people's hands, we can't just have a handful of superhumans, more or less, being intelligent. That's what Mr. Musk said. So we need to put it in our heads so that we all can be intelligent or something like that. Because he didn't want just a handful of superhumans. That was his reasoning behind the Neuralink. So they couldn't get the upper hand on us. And he did say, they said, well, would you have humans put that in their head? He said, no, we'd actually have a robot doing it, and we would have to build the factories to do it. A robot would do it. You will be one and part of the collective. And I can't shake it. It's in my mind. I can't get it out of my mind, and I won't get it out of my mind. Even though somebody may say, you done lost it. That's fine. You go ahead and believe what you want. I'm not getting assimilated. I'm not. I'm not. They, look, here's how they also penetrated. In a daydream of the doctors, the doctor dreamed that the Borg was able to conduct assimilation by penetrating the defenses of a vessel with an assimilation virus. With a virus, the effects of which were nearly instantaneous. A catastrophic mutating event. Then here's also what they did. DNA modifications to your DNA. Right there. God's girl, this is for entertainment purposes only. None of this has happened. It hasn't. There's no need to be fearful of it. It's science fiction. Totally science fiction. And you should not allow yourself to live in fear by listening to this. If this is causing you fear, there is a disclaimer on this video. Okay, it's for entertainment purposes only. Maybe you should turn off the video right here. Exit the YouTube, this channel right now, and don't watch it. Okay? If it's causing you distress, yeah. Okay, well, your comments are distracting others also. They are. They're trying to be entertained too. No offense, but I'm just telling you. You drone. You no longer have your original DNA because they're going to genetically modify it. They're going to alter it. They're going to cut out some and put in some. That's what they're going to do. Now, who's to say we don't have somebody like a Picard, like on this earth right now, who is doing the thing of that? Or maybe a few of them. A few who had that technology in them. Who's to say that there's not somebody on the earth like that? Yeah. You know what? When it says you have a metallic taste in your mouth with Borg, it's what it said. A 7 and 9 remembers having a metallic taste in her mouth. Here. 7 and 9 could remember the smell and taste of metals. Because you know what I noticed with this Facebook video? Right there, they are purposely, I believe they're purposely distorting the words I'm saying. They're breaking up the words. They're not matching my facial words with the physical words. They're cutting the words. They're breaking them. They're breaking them. 7 of 9 said she could taste the, look, she remembers the taste of the metals in her mouth before she became assimilated. The body was also injected with stabilizing metals such as lithium so that their body could handle nanoprobes. Right there. Right there. I on earth would have kind of a taste. Why would it? Would it have that taste? Because if you want to become a Borg, because there are some who really do want to become a Borg, and they want their body retrofitted with things, you go right ahead. Yes, it was cutting in and out. Facebook did it to that video. They would not even let me share that video with sound. They cut the sound out when I tried to share it. This is the only way I can even get it to play, even though it's cutting out. All my other videos, this is the first one that ever cut out like that. You can be the new, you can be a post-human species, and the existence of you right here, right now, will no longer exist, and you will never remember who you used to be, because you will have your collective consciousness added to that thing that's controlling you. Your collective consciousness, you want to be that, you want to give up your individuality, and that's me 2 years ago, so that is me. Become one with the collective and have them reading all your thoughts, telling you what to think and all that kind of stuff. You go ahead. You can do it. I'm not going to do it. And there's going to be a lot of other people who have already said, over my dead body, I'm not going to do it. How about that? Over my dead body. Because that's what it's going to take, unless I'm taken out of here before that happens. That's right. Yeah. So that's a little extreme, and I don't think I have ever said that phrase in my life. I haven't until this very moment in time, because there's too much. It's happening. There's too much going on, way too much stuff to totally dismiss this right here that's being portrayed, and find the similarities, find the links that is happening in this technological world that we live in, because these things that you're talking about, oh, they exist too. They exist. I think I remember seeing someone who had under their skin, looked like something like this was under their skin. Who's to say that this technology, well, we know that graphene oxide can, it can do things. And they have this other, like, when we got Mr. Musk talking about his neural nets and things like that, it's not. You got the Borg assimilating into people's skin. Go look it up. There has been studies of people's skin changes, and some do look like that. You can see some images of it. Gina, are you saying they're turning into a Borg right now? No, I'm not. I'm just saying I see similarities, and I'm wondering why they would be studying the skin. That's right. Yeah, you'll be gone. You just look. That's it. The life you knew is gone. So I am going to go. I am, and I did a video on the YouTube channel. I've got something to say that bad ozone and that was my Facebook video. It was from quite a long time ago, 2 years ago, about the Borg. I do like Star Trek. I like watching it. I like all the series, but that was one I never watched because it was too creepy. And I don't think I want to watch it. I watched the one with the Borg Queen and Seven of Nine and Jean-Luc Picard, but the other Star Trek that came after him, I never watched that one that much, I don't think. Yeah. So I am going to go, you all. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's my disclaimer. And any opinion expressed is a personal opinion. It's not backed by facts. And if you come on this video and you're terrified and scared to death, you might need to go watch another video. Exit the YouTube if this is causing you fear, because this video is not meant to cause fear. And if what you perceive as fear is your own perception. It's not me pushing no fear. I'm just listening and reading and drawing conclusions. Yeah. You're so welcome. That's right. Hey there, Most High Son. Yeah. Um, hey there, girl lives. Well, we've done many videos on this channel, and they don't get out like they should. I think we get a little bit too close to the truth. This technology that's in Star Trek, you know how they have the replicator, you know how they want to, like, you stick your, say, computer, make me a chocolate milkshake, and it materializes, and then they just drink it. And then you have the virtual doctor. Then you have 7 of 9, who's augmented. You have Data, who is augmented. He's part computer, part human, I think. No, he's all computer. He's just a synthetic computer guy. And he would like to have human emotions. And when the Borg Queen got a hold of Data, she cut a piece of his skin on his robotic arm, and they put some kind of skin thing on his arm to where he could feel it. And he felt the sensation of what it felt like to be human with skin. But he tricked her, is what he did in the end. But yeah, he always wanted to, see what it felt like. So Star Trek has a lot of entertaining things, a lot of things that in Star Trek, you know how they would walk around with their like little tablets? See, we got those tablets today. We do. And their laser beams, the laser technology, they got them too. Plasma, we got those. So it's quite entertaining. So I'm going to go, and there is a whole lot of truth in Star Trek. Hey there, Al Honey. I'm going to go. You all, please give the video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm a little bit tired. I built a lean-to. And then I built on to the lean-to. Then I went and got some fence panels, and I finished all the outside of the lean-to and enclosed it. I've been busy. Yeah. But I just getting done some things I wanted to get done, which is all right. Thank you, moderators. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Love you.